And there is some speculation that water temperature may have played a role. For instance, right now, it feels pretty cold at 65 degrees. And when it's 90 degrees outside in the air, you can imagine the shock to your body when you dive in. Mary, what kinds of injuries do the passengers actually have? Make sure they get right inside these gates. Watch them as they go inside the door. Here's the attack at 5 feet. A tour bus flipped over in just a matter of seconds, sending dozens of passengers to hospitals all over southern Nevada. When you first walk in, you almost gag from the smell of human waste. But if you think this is nothing more than just a makeshift shelter, you better think again. All right, so if I'm putting up a display, how do I do it?
Well, first of all, you have to start by picking up the papers. Just one at a time. Oh, you can squeeze it if you want.
Bus driver knows it could have been much worse, says a blowout on I-15 leads to a nightmare for him and dozens of his passengers. Good evening and thank you so much for your company. I'm Kurt Goff. Beth Fisher has the night off. This is News 3 Nightside, where news comes first. A tour bus flipped over in just a matter of seconds, sending dozens of passengers to hospitals all over southern Nevada. It happened on I-15 near the Nevada-California border around 10:30 this morning. Heather Kelly begins our top story team coverage. She gives us the minute-by-minute account of what happened near Baker, California. Continuing our top story team coverage tonight, Mary Tan joins us now live from University Medical Center with more on the bus driver and the passengers. Mary?
Kurt, I'm Mary Tan. Kurt, back to you.
Mary, what kinds of injuries do the passengers actually have?
Well, for the most part, head injuries.
All right, Mary Tan, thank you very much. Many of the victims tell News 3 this accident is not going to stop them from coming to Las Vegas. Some of the California tourists even say they're already making plans to come back in the near future. Just a week ago today, another accident happened in the very same area, and that one claimed the lives of 6 people. The driver of a van carrying 9 passengers lost control again near Baker. This was at the Seymour Road exit. 2 girls, ages 12 and 14, were taken to UMC along with a man and a woman, both about 60. The 4 survivors were all wearing seatbelts at the time. 2 more car accidents have been reported near state lines. So far, all we know at this point is 3 people have been transported to UMC by flight for life. At least one of the victims is listed in critical condition. One of the car crashes took place 1 mile into California past state line, the other at the Nipton exit in California. Imagine taking your child to a ball game only to tragically lose him in a very bizarre accident. That's exactly what happened to 5-year-old Andrew Cook. It was during a youth baseball game in Omaha, Nebraska. A soft, very squeezable baseball called a safety ball hit Andrew. He ended up dying. It's used instead of regular baseballs for ages 5 and 6 in youth baseball games. Now, one of the ball players' father is a cardiologist, and he says what happened to Andrew is rare but not unheard of.
It is known an abnormal rhythm.
Memorials for Andrew now hang from the backstop at the baseball field where the incident happened. And welcome back. Recently approved anti-inflammatory drugs known as super aspirins may ease pain without the stomach upset caused by regular aspirin, but these drugs may increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Beth Fisher has the details.
For Arthritis Fisher, News 3.
And there's another upside to these super aspirins. Researchers believe they may also prevent colon cancer and slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease, but they admit a lot more research needs to be done. And joining us on this Sunday evening is Nate in for Rachel. How you doing tonight, Nate?
Mostly sunny, except it is dark out at this time of night, but I'm still mostly sunny.
Well, good. You're always mostly sunny.
And you?
Oh, fine and dandy, except it's a little warm out there, but not too bad. I'm not going to complain.
Well, you know, I was 115. Now,
now that is hot.
I would call that hot.
All right, exactly. Well, thanks, Nate.
Sure.
So nice to see you again.
Great to be here.
The 6 times the charm for Van Damme, and Adam Sandler finds a spot at the top. It's all tonight on Stage 3. Kind of an up-and-down season for Greg Maddux this year.
That's right.
That's what people want to see.
I tell you, it's the fight I want to see.
Absolutely. Let's see it. Come on,
I tell you, again, you got 2 different promoters who it'd be difficult to get them both in the ring. But I tell you, it's what the fight fans want to see and it's what they pay for, too.
We want to see entertaining things, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Let's be honest here. Coming up next, the fresh catch of the day and then some. Keep it on News 3, where news comes first. The dive boat Horizon returns to a San Diego dock with a couple of record-breaking fish. A couple of skin divers took in these massive fish in 30 feet of water. at Guadalupe Island, about 240 miles south of San Diego, right off of the coast of Baja. The current record for yellowtail caught by a skin diver is 68 pounds, set back in May of 1990. And these fish are said to weigh more than 70 pounds each. Imagine diving 30 feet without oxygen and going after one of these guys here. Wow. It could take a few days, though, before this catch is officially called a new world record. Look at that.
Looked like he was getting tired of holding up the fish.
I know, exactly.
Well, just imagine what it took to bring that thing in.
Exactly.
I'm sure it took some time and some effort.
Yeah, one more check of the weather before we say goodnight.
Let's do it. You know, some people will call this hot, but I'm personally staying out of it. But
I'm not saying a word.
Yeah, we'll just do the...
All right, Nate, you're going to be at the Shakespeare Festival this week.
Absolutely, broadcasting live, you bet.
All right, have fun. And we will see you next weekend. Good night, everyone. Yes, Kendall, I'm standing in the 800 block of Bonita Street, and Carla was last seen playing right here about 7 o'clock on Wednesday evening. In fact, I spoke with the little girl who was the last one to see her, and she told me that she went over to this house, hope you can see it here, where those people are gathered. There's a swing out front, and evidently she was swinging on that swing when she was last seen. After that, she simply disappeared into thin air.
No, he's looking at you.
The sound of children playing in this neighborhood is nothing new. But it's these sounds Angelica Rodriguez can't bear to hear.
If my daughter is watching, please come back.
Carla never came home Wednesday night, and yet her family didn't report her missing until the next morning. Why the delay?
Her father was told she was playing down the street. It's not that unusual for her to be there with friends. He thought she would come back. I just don't know what happened.
Carla's parents even thought she was spending the night with friends, but they also say they didn't know who to call.
Pero no sé cuál niña. I don't know with who, friend.
There are many tears in the Rodriguez home and many regrets.
I feel bad, very, very bad. I wish I could search for her, but I can't do anything now.
And as you can see, things are very quiet along the street corner this afternoon. I'm told that's very unusual for this time of the day. A rather obvious reason, no doubt. Police, in the meantime, have brought out dogs. They've been sniffing the area. Also, we have some flyers that have been handed out to the neighbors here. Still no luck. Kurt Goff reporting live. Right back to you. It's more than a flashback. It's a comeback. Henderson's own Mr. Whipple comes out of retirement.
I'm back because they love me, and I love them.
Nothing, however, prepares you for this. Mr. Whipple camped out at your neighborhood grocery store.
Don't squeeze the Sherman. You're supposed to squeeze me. Let's squeeze it together.
In a matter of minutes, Mr. Whipple starts autographing, you guessed it.
I work at a salon up the street.
When you go back, you're going to say, you know what? Mr. Whipple was sitting by the Charmin display at Bonds.
And he was squeezing my Charmin.
Mr. Whipple is actually actor Dick Wilson. In the pre-Whipple days,
I was the drunk on Bewitched.
But this is the way he'll always be remembered.
Please don't squeeze the Charmin. Don't squeeze the Charmin.
Let's be honest. He's back because no one can really take his place, although many will try. All right, so if I'm putting up a display, how do I do it?
Well, first of all, you have to start by picking up the paper. What just one at a time. Oh, you can squeeze it if you want.
How's that?
It's upside down.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't he marvelous?
Even kids realize this is no ordinary mortal.
Why is the toilet paper supposed to be in a bathroom, not somewhere else?
Well, that's where you use it, in the bathroom.
He's getting them so excited about toilet paper. How can it be?
He's got diarrhea.
Yes. Oh.
Please squeeze the Charmin.
Okay, please squeeze it, Elizabeth.
Happy birthday to you.
Word gets out that it's his 83rd birthday. Look at that cake.
Fine.
Just making sure it's squeezably soft. In Las Vegas, Kurt Goff for NBC. You've traveled over 60 miles by the time you hit the last stretch. Follow the mountain wind. You'll hear them soon enough. This is Camp Cartwheel, a place to make toolboxes.
It's fun, but yeah, it's messy.
A place to land the big one.
We're gonna catch something.
A place where nobody cares if that something turns out to be someone else's hat. But this camp serves as a bridge to a normal life for these kids, if only for a week. You see, All of the children here are battling life-threatening illnesses.
People that have AIDS or a critical illness could just come here and have a good time.
They've seen more doctors and nurses than they have of dragonflies and frogs. Brianne has lupus.
I like getting to know people and like knowing people who have the same illness as I do.
Brianne loves being with a counselor named Renee, who also has lupus. She was once a camper, too.
Makes me feel better to like know that I'm helping kids out and getting them out of their shells like I was taken out of my shell.
Like horses a lot.
So many smiles here, such a zest for life.
You may pass through some illnesses, and then now you're here playing, getting up, running, and having squirt gun fights.
It's the squirt gun fights that really get out of hand.
You're having a great time. That's good.
Far into the mountains, next to rare desert waterfalls, time stands still. It has to. The children need to catch up. Kurt Goff, News 3. This is Camp Cartwheel, a place to make toolboxes.
It's fun, but yeah, it's messy.
A place to land the big one.
We're gonna catch something.
A place where nobody cares if that something turns out to be someone else's hat. But this camp serves as a bridge to a normal life for these kids, if only for a week. You see, all of the children here are battling life-threatening illnesses.
People that have AIDS or a critical illness could just come here and have a good time.
They've seen more doctors and nurses than they have of dragonflies and frogs. Brianne has lupus.
I like getting to know people and like knowing people who have the same illness as I do.
Brianne loves being with a counselor named Renee, who also has lupus. She was once a camper, too.
Makes me feel better to like know that I'm helping kids out and getting them out of their shells like I was taken out of my shell.
Like horses a lot.
So many smiles here, such a zest for life.
You may pass through some illnesses, and then now you're here playing, getting up, running, and having squirt gun fights.
It's the squirt gun fights that really get out of hand.
You're having a great time. That's good.
Far into the mountains, next to rare desert waterfalls, time stands still. It has to. The children need to catch up. Kurt Goff, News 3.